Welcome back, everybody, to Amateur Hour Commentary. I am the Wolf Craze, and of course, over there is our good pal Titch, 1987, working diligently on that that keyboard. I was about to say laptop. It's not a laptop, that's for sure. I need to get a new link for that. We are back for another match, another round in this 2v2 knockout circuit of the GSPL and the road to season 13. What's up, Rabbit? How you doing, dude? So yeah, we just finished up a match between Steeth Killers and Get Help. Sorry, brain fart there. And in a strange turn of events, I would say the almost the entirety of the match, Get Help was in the lead, and right on the last, like right at the back end of the match, Steeth Killers slide in and take the victory. If you guys want to go back and watch and see how that happened, be sure to go back to our other VOD and check it out. It was worth the watch. Absolutely crazy what we saw. But now what we have is Host Killers versus the Alternates. And unfortunately, I could only fill in the alt.
Alternates being Optimus, PDX, and Sticky Blicky. Sticky Blicky is going to be our POV for the night. And then over on Host Killers, we're going to have eCurb 897 and Easy Saturday. We're still waiting for them to go live, but eCurb is supposed to be our POV.
Yeah.
But looks like they're not in yet, so...
Well, we got one team that is ready now. Titch, you had already played. We talked a little bit in the last stream how that went, and we kind of elaborated on that as the game progressed in the 2v2. Guys, this environment of a 2v2 is vastly different in many ways because you have to be. Okay, it looks like eCurb actually joined the party, so we should be getting started soon. But 2v2s, you got to take things a little bit slower. You got to watch each other's backs, and we're already seeing in the games that we've been casting some errors made where they end up splitting, going 1-1 against a team that is double firing. I don't know if we'll see that here. Sticky Blicky and Optimus both have competed in 2v2s before. They've also competed in standard league play. I don't know this eCurb or his teammate, so I don't know. We'll see what they have in store for us.
Yeah, either way, it should be fun.
Yep. And we're going to be doing a standard lag test too, just to start, folks.
Yeah, well, that's the fun, right?
But yeah, we got Rabbit and Karen. Thank you for being here. We got a couple others in chat. If we got the Raptor in here. If you guys want to say hello, I know it's late, so if you just want to sit in silence, it's cool. Totally get it. But we're going to be covering this. It could go about an hour. It could go short. It all depends. Let's go over, just for those who are less familiar, how things are going to play out. So it's 2v2 knockout tournament. So we're going to have 8 games this week, and that's going to transition into quarterfinals, then semifinals, and then finals. Because we have a total of 16 teams. It's going to be the first to 6, but you got to win by 2. So if you tie at 5-5, you can't win by just getting the 6. You got to win by getting 2 points. The max it can go to is 10. So if you guys if the teams stay tied all the way throughout till it's 9-9, the next team to win wins the game and will move on to the quarterfinals. The only rules that exist are obviously no double crouch jammers, and they got to be shootable. You're only allowed 1 jammer, and you're only allowed 1 motion sensor. So those are the only limitations. Everything else stays the same.
Yep. That's a pretty good review of all the rules. Actually, that pretty much sums everything up well. The biggest thing is first to 6, but you've got to be 2 points ahead. If not, we keep going until somebody is. So could be anywhere from 6 games all the way to 19 games.
Yeah, and so far they've been pretty good. They've ended before it's gone those 19 rounds, but they've been pretty close. I'm not gonna lie. That last game we just cast, it was a big turnaround, but it was a 6-4. I'm trying to remember your score. I'm going to be
6-3.
going to 6-3. So that was kind of a, I don't want to say it was a landslide, but it was pretty unanimous. Buenos Aires went up against Salty Gilbert. They won 6-4. So they've been relatively close, but not close enough to actually push them past that barrier, that threshold. Here's the bracket as it exists for this week. If you didn't catch the previous games and you haven't seen the bracket yet, yes, I have it cut off, but that's just so you guys can see it since there's two of us here. So TNA has moved on. They're going to be going up against Legionnaires or the Blue Collar Boys. We have the alternates and Host Killers playing right now. They're going to go up against UMAD Army or Lobby Killers in quarterfinals. So whoever wins tonight will be doing that. Buenos Verdes is moving on, going up against either the Rounders or Follow Me Boys. We got Get Help and Steeth Killers. Steeth Killers won this one. We just saw that happen. So they're going to be going up against Ace Blockers or Germans in Leather Pants. Germans in Leather Pants and Ace Blockers is happening on Sunday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So be sure to tune in because we will be covering that.
Yeah, so there's a game on Sunday at 10. And then I do believe there's another one on Sunday as well, but they haven't fully confirmed it. So it was just sort of like left open, like Sunday. But I will have to get them to confirm and post soon here.
Now, the point of this is kind of like a seasonal transition. Season 12 of GSPL just concluded, and they're having this pop-up 2v2 knockout tournament as a lead into Season 13. Big things are happening Season 13. A few things are changing on the European side, and we're bringing back the NA division, and things are going to be exciting. It's kind of going to be a whole new take on how the league is run for the NA side.
Yeah. Be a lot of fun.
They're not so much pants, they're more of shorts. Okay. Oh, goodness. But tonight's going to be fun. Tonight's going to be a good one. This is, I wouldn't say this is a double header, but we do have these two games. Again, go back and check it out. If you guys rather watch it over on YouTube, tomorrow, since we don't have another stream, nothing's at least been confirmed for a match tomorrow. I'll be working on highlighting these and getting these to our YouTube channel. If you guys aren't following us on our YouTube channel, you can find the link below. Be sure to click that, follow us, and subscribe over there. Also hit that notification bell, and you'll be able to see the entirety of the 2v2 knockout and all the matches that we cover for Season 13. Of course, if you prefer Twitch, that's quite all right. It looks like they're on Shoot House. I'm going to assume we're just going into it.
Looks to be.
All right, let's head on in. That is not the POV. For some reason, that did not update. Let me fix that, folks.
Wow.
You know, I just assume that these links work. You know, you put these links in, suspect that they're just going to work, you know?
Yeah.
Give me a second, folks. Here, now you don't have double.
E-Curb and Host Killers, they're setting up defenses, and they're going to put a couple of door blockers down and
I'm just gonna sit.
get covered here.
Yeah, we actually just ended the last match on Shoot House. Crazy enough, it didn't turn out the way that I thought it would. We'll see. Rompers. See if the utility is used as wisely as we've seen in the past.
Okay.
So please let me know if the audio is
Damn,
good.
my shit is. I got
or
a
if
short,
it's a
so
little
it
loud.
cuts off
So if I can
sometimes.
peek in a bit there.
Oh shit!
Boy, what is with all this blue screen
I got a
sticky?
short. Damn it!
Oh.
Yeah, I see him on my wrist. I see him. Going
Having some
around.
technical issues.
You kind of ran into that yourself the other night. Your gun just kind of shut off.
Yeah, it was weird. Just fully distracted. The light was still on and everything, but it just was not. Nothing.
Sticky using the motion sensor in hopes that he can find someone. That is their
You're
only
shooting us
motion
from in the
sensor.
room right here. Come over
They're
here
not
with me.
picking up anything, so now they're left a little bit blind. I want to give Sticky some credit,
Watch right
though.
here
He is
behind
running
me.
iron sights. It's a true soldier right there.
Yeah. You love
Plenty
to
of-
see it.
Let's come over
Yeah.
here quick.
And there's plenty of reasons to suspect that they're at the end of the hall there. As Sticky throws grenades up and over, he is running with 3 of them. He gets 1 elimination. Well-placed grenade. They're coming in. They are missing their
right
mark. Here he goes. He's going to push. He does double down, and Optimus gets the revive. And the alternates look like they're going to take the first win here.
Wow, what a push. The 3 impact grenade throw.
I mean, that
Absolutely on target.
just left them with no place to run, man. Absolutely no place to run.
That's what I call teamwork. Data
Yeah, only a few people that I know use iron sights. There's not very many people who do it, but... And I don't blame him with being able to catch a target in the reticle. I have a hard time with that, too. Like, it just bounces all over the place. But really well placed. I was saying, with the door blocker being where it was, there's reason to suspect they're going to be at the end of the hall. And it seems as though Sticky had the same feeling. So, well played. Alternates.
Yeah, I think you just have trouble shooting people.
This is true. I'm so bad at the game, man. I could not get shots on at all last night. It was absolutely terrible.
Hail Mary those grenades. It was a good throw, man. To know where it was too, and to be able to get the elimination like that off of those throws. That was good.
In part, you have to also remember, like, he did run with 3, and he placed them all around that area. So it's not like he just chucked them all into the same spot. He threw one down the center, one to the left, and one to the right. That kept any kind of movement to a minimum, to a focal area, and it trapped him, and he was able to get a single elimination. It was very clear that they tried to evade that as they found the partner in the room for cover. So at least one of them was able to escape. But that's just good map knowledge, and that's really good, intuition.
Yeah. It was good. We're going to be able to see here if host killers are going to be able to hold or be able to claw this one back. And now they're going to be on the attack. Sticky Blicky and Optimus being on the defensive.
So what you drinking now, man?
Pineapple, triple sec, rum, some blue curacao. Yeah.
Well, this past week, 'tis the season for pumpkin ale. I had the wife pick up some, and she's starting to get into pumpkin beer. What she's not a fan of is the pumpkin spice beer, which I totally understand, but the pumpkin beer is a little bit more sweet. So we enjoyed that this week, but we ran out. I can't have beer in the house because then I just drink the whole 6-pack or 12-pack. It just goes in 1 or 2 days. It's a problem.
That's a problem. That's a problem if you're buying them in 6-packs.
Yeah, well, I enjoy beer, but that's why I never have it. I never have it in the house. Anyway, we're going back in to shootouts. The alternates now on defense here on the
door block
blue
here.
side.
Here, come. Bring your other
They
door block
are
over here.
going to force a single entry point and pigeonhole them. They do have to be weary of the catwalk. We'll see what the host killers are up to, if they decide to take the high ground or if they're just going to go full force in.
No? Okay. Hard left.
It's audio. The other streams were much quieter, and these streams much
I hear it to
louder.
my left.
Such hard balance
hold.
sometimes.
Here, a motion door blocker there. Let me look for C4.
So an exact mirror match of what we're seeing.
You good? They're all around that door.
And we can see that the alternates are in a very similar position that host killers were. It is such that they were covering the same hall, but they're playing a little bit smarter,
You got regular
using
frags, I think.
the security of this room that's adjacent.
It's all good.
All right, what do you want to do?
This is our door. Sounds like there's at least one back here.
A lot of worry
about
about
to pop the
things
door.
and being
Right.
hidden behind doorways and things like that. That's what I was saying about during these 2v2s. It's like the tension is much greater, and you're always looking around corners a little bit more than you normally are in a
Shut to the
4v4
right.
situation, because I don't know, you don't feel as safe. You don't have those people behind you.
Right, because 3 members of a team can still take down a full team of 4, but 1 player against 2, it's highly unlikely. Doable, not impossible, but less likely.
Let's see, no C4 on that door. I want to throw a grenade down there.
Check it.
Actually, I'm gonna throw a flash first, and then look.
Grenades are going to be coming
Oh,
in,
goddamn, I just
up
flashed
and
us.
over. There is a flash,
Nice.
very quick for the alternates to escape. Like a missed opportunity by the host killers, but they're still throwing out some utility. They got to use this opportunity to start pushing.
Got nothing so far. All right, come on, come on, come on. Shut the door.
To be honest, the longer they wait, the harder this is going to be.
All right, they're back here. Oh, they got a door blocked.
Well, they are in the blue side.
Oh, we got.
Oh, and Sticky Blicky shooting through the glory hole. E-Curve does go down. Flash out.
Yeah.
A nice revive by Saturday.
Flash everybody for that.
Just a
That was
little bit better
hilarious.
than
You
Friday.
ready? Hold up. Stay, stay, stay.
Well, I thought it was.
In case he pushes this door.
He's not easy like Sunday morning though.
I'm about to pop in and throw a grenade in.
I was hoping you would go there, dude. I was singing it in my head.
Yeah, I was earlier too.
There they go. They're going for the breach in the door, and Sticky gets Saturday down. There is the revive, but too many grenades fly in.
That was a good defense.
Nice.
And the alternates look like they take this map and go up 2-0.
I shot a grenade that was right in front of us and blew us in.
Now they played that right. They baited host killers into exactly where they wanted them. Sat far back, used the peak advantage, and maintained some of the utility that they had in their arsenal to completely obliterate the host killers. I don't know who's host. I don't know if the alternates are host, but if they are, there ain't no killing happening right now. Optimus getting both eliminations there, revive apiece for Saturday and E-Curb. But those revives were for naught. Now, if this continues this way, the alternates are going to do a very quick 6-0 sweep. I hope that's not the case. We talked a little bit about Shoot House earlier, such that usually it's a defensive favored map, but you made the good point that in a 2v2 it's vastly different because you can't hold it the same. You can really only hold 1 point, and you got to force and pigeonhole the attacking team onto that location.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, it definitely changes the way you hold maps when you're in a 2v2. So it looks like they're going to be going into containment here as well.
Kind of a
So-
big map for a 2v2, if you ask me.
Yeah, like, can you imagine, like, you have the back room, the white room? Like, there's 3 entrances. Like, that's a door you can't cover. You know what I mean?
I mean, the only way that you can effectively hold the white room in a 2v2 is bringing door blockers, 1 for each side hull, and then focusing the double doors. But you give enough time. I mean, you
Yeah.
can run with C4 as well, so you can run the double door blocker and double C4. Of course, you can run the skill binary, and someone can reserve their utility for something else. But you gotta, like, that's a huge ass room to be covering with just 2 people. I mean, to try to funnel them into one location is gonna prove difficult.
Yeah, I mean, aside from that, I don't know particularly any other ones that would be like overly hard.
I,
I
I
mean, the
think one of
lab's
the
not.
I was gonna say the showers. Like if they get a shower spawn, that's just gonna be. It's not gonna be as much of a cluster as you would see in a 4v4, but I could see it being a very long dance between the teams.
Yeah, because you got like 4 openings there.
Yeah, because you got the 2 lab openings, you got the side hall, and you got 2 doors on the left
And
side
then the
hall.
back, yeah.
Yeah. So there's like what? That's 5 openings, 5 potential entry points for the attacking team. So I could see the shower rooms being a challenge. I would agree with you that the server/lab room wouldn't pose nearly as much of a challenge. I think you're going to see your standard engagement there.
Yeah.
You know, a face off right there. That's about it. We'll see. We'll see what spawns I get. Containment again, just very strange choice of map. I would almost prefer prepper. I think
Yeah.
from a defensive perspective, I think that would be a much better choice in a 2v2.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. Like, it's yeah, in 2v2, you'd hold, like, you could hold under the bunkers a lot better than you normally would in a 4v4. I feel.
Yeah, much better. You have a lot more room to run around, and you only have 2 people to worry about, and they're likely both going to be pushing through the same entry point.
So we pick a spot.
I was gonna do that door, but yeah, we can.
I forget
shit,
who was defending first.
It should be
Host killers, right?
I'm right here. Get in front of me to make sure I'm safe.
That door receiver. Sorry if I fucked you.
yeah, yeah, it is.
Fine. Come on.
Sorry, lost. You made me
Just
lose
like the
track.
right side.
Yeah, because they both started advancing towards the center of the map, but host killers do get the white room. And we'll see how they play this out.
Oh, yeah.
We just had a long discussion about it. We'll see if they take make a different choice in terms of strategy than what we had suggested.
Facts.
Time to get paid.
Yeah, eagle eye for Sticky Blicky as well. So he's already had a peek and he already saw what it is that they've,
So I think what we gotta do, man, is
where it
Flying
is
in
that they've got to
again.
go anyway.
I'm listening.
plug in, see where they're at, and then one of us make noise at one spot, and then we move and go in the other spot.
He's got Raha, and he is. One's guarding the hallway where we're trying to come. Maybe we could frag the shit out of him. I mean, impact the shit out of him. He's by himself right here. The other one's
Still
at the
plenty
middle
of
door
time,
right here,
3.5
down this
minutes.
hallway right here.
Remember, we are not running heavy duty either.
Now, it does look like host killers are going to be focusing the double doors. They're not paying too much attention right now to the sides. I think they're just looking for the cross at the orange hall. Going for the shots in the side. Sticky getting Saturday down. Very quick elimination there. Unfortunately, E-Curb left all alone, and this is the problem with splitting up in a 2v2. And here comes Sticky, finding
He's up here.
E-Curb, playing a little dance, gets a couple of grenades up.
Go up top. Go around. Spread out. All right. Oh.
I don't know what happened with Sticky's perspective.
Whoa, what just
Did
happened?
he just... I think he just got kicked.
Fuck.
But shots were fired. E-Curb does get the down, and it does look like they're going to take this one. Unless there's a gentleman's discussion. But he got kicked. We're going to give the point to host killers. Unless told otherwise, that is going to count. That sucks. That sucks because they had that in the bag, dude. All right. Well, while we try to figure out what happens there, what the decision is, we're gonna stick with the 2 and 1. Titch, you listen in and let us know what you find
Yeah.
out. But man, oh man, that sucks. You know, he was having issues with the controller. I wonder if he was having just connection issues in general. But we will have to go back to containment. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Nigel Rabid, Karen, thank you for being here. Anyone else who is here who would like to say hello? We like to formally welcome everybody. I see Leo Bros in here lurking about. Good man, love that guy. Incredible player,
man,
of
Leo.
course. But if you're new here, please consider at least saying hello so we can formally welcome you. You don't have to engage in the chatter, but do know that we are going to be covering the entire 2v2 knockout tournament on our way to season 13 of GSPL, Gaming Synergy Pro League. I'm currently working on a little bit of an ad for GSPL for all those who don't know what Gaming Synergy Pro League is about, what they offer. So hopefully I can get that out by the end of this knockout tournament. So those who aren't aware become aware and actually participate in these events because it's super fun. And we're in a really good spot because we all know Firewall Ultra is going to be coming out. There's a lot of reasons to suspect it's going to be a launch title. That being said, okay, we got news.
So they are going to replay.
Oh, gentlemen, you warm my heart.
Yeah.
My God, the sportsmanship.
They are going to replay.
Give yourselves a round of applause. That is very, very kind. So we are going to replay that. We're going to go back, and the host killers are once again going to be on defense on containment. We're going to play that out, see if the results are different. But yeah, we are on the eve of PSVR 2 and on the eve of Firewall Ultra. There's been a lot of talk about what's happening with Firewall Ultra. If you guys go over and check out Petrifying Pumpkin's channel, he's been doing a lot of coverage of the various bits of news that are coming out and suspected news. I was going to say suspicious news, but I don't think there's any suspicious news out about Firewall Ultra
You
yet.
put your C4 over there. I'm doing the
Oh,
orange
we have an
stairs,
exact replica of
or
what
the
we
orange
just saw.
hallway because they might change
Oh, this
it
is
up.
perfect. Couldn't have been done any better. But are they going to play it the same, knowing what happened last time?
Yeah, I'm not sure. Interesting push up with the C4 there. We'll see if that.
Yeah, see if that holds up.
Yeah.
That means they're just, I mean, perhaps they're going to do the same thing as last time, considering that he
they
was
both in the
watching the
room.
double doors,
Stand by for firewall
I think
access
he put the jammer on top.
but they
in the
never
middle.
actually went that
The other
route.
one's put in a
The
C4
alternates watching
or something
closely with
outside
Eagle
of
Eye.
the right door, not the
So
door that we
the
killed the first guy.
C4
at.
was on
Yep.
because the C4 was on
Other one's
view
in
of
the
the
middle.
camera, but
All right, we
I think
gonna
he
fuck up
flipped
the one in the
past it too
middle.
quick to see it. You didn't
Open
notice
the
it.
door on his ass and make sure there's no
So
C4.
we'll have to see which way they go.
All right, let's get
Very
that,
quick, if you actually, if we
signal.
go back to the perspective host killers, you can actually see it right there through the window.
Yeah.
to make sure there's no C4 on the double door. Oh, you can only bring one, right?
Firewall bypassed. Laptop location is visible.
All right.
Time to get paid.
You can bring as many procs as
All right, there's nothing. All right, let's kill his ass by himself at the middle door.
Peeking.
His friend is
Hello.
at the door with the
Jeez
C4.
Dude, these guys are talking loud, or the
He's
volume
at
is
the
just
middle.
different.
Hold up. He's at the middle helping him out. So we could all come in left. But there's a motion on the left door. I believe C4, so they got everything covered but the middle really, and they're defending the middle. So there's motion on the door we ran through.
Crazy enough, they're going to take the same route. I don't think Sticky Blicky and Optimus are going to run into a member of Host Killers this time around.
No, and they're not gonna.
But there's a C4 outside.
Not gonna get hit by that
Don't go all the way
C4
down.
either. So that ended up being a bit of a waste.
Damn, I wish we had Ninja. Wait, do I have Ninja?
Good use of utility to prevent the flank. They're going to check this
I
door.
might be able to come in.
Optimus is going around towards the front of the double doors.
Where did they put the C4?
At the end of the hall where the other door. You see the door I'm at? Oh,
This is where it gets interesting. The alternates
blue
have
C4?
split up. It does look like Sticky might be regrouping.
all right, there's a guy here in the middle.
Test the door.
He moved. I don't know where he went.
All right, I'm gonna do Eagle Eye again and get an exact position.
There's
Get away. Let me call it. I'm gonna call it.
About 2 minutes left on the clock. That's
they're
plenty
both
of time
up
for this engagement.
Yeah. I got Ninja. I want to come through that left door.
They are
I
going to
wanna
have to
run
make a
in,
move soon.
Smoke them out. They won't see me come in. Oh, you
You
want
guys have an idea.
He was,
The host killers have now
Texas.
stacked up in a, two-player stack, both focusing the double doors. This time they are not nearly as split up as they were. Alternates coming around the back. Sticky Blicky gets the shots on. E-Curb goes down. Grenades fly out. They get that elimination. Now it's back to a 2v1 like what we saw before. Optimus getting the drop on Saturday, and it ain't so easy of a day anymore. He gets dropped to get the jammer, and Alternates are going to take this win. They go up 3-0.
I'll go to it first. You stay.
Man, you could see that, like they were just not watching the door. Those killers were just so focused on the front, they completely ignored the right side.
Yeah.
And that's the thing about the positioning there on the White Room, right? You want to at least have an angle of both entrance points so that you can react accordingly. Like, they just got caught with their pants down.
But this is what I was saying about about this room. Like, defending it with two people, it makes it that much harder because you have so many more options. There's so many doors to cover. You gotta really position yourself, and just shows exactly why, if you don't do it properly, it's gonna get overrun.
We could also argue the use of the C4 was probably ill-placed. Like, they did put it out in an orange room, but I would almost rather put it on one of the side doors. Like what we were talking about before. If you're going to be holding the White Room, you want to block off a couple of entry points and force them towards a single entry point. And in doing so, you have to use the door blockers and you have to use C4 or proximity mines or whatever. But C4 makes the most sense if they're trying to undo the door blocker. That would be a very quick, easy elimination and set you up in a 2v1 situation. In this case, they blocked no entry points. They put a C4 out towards Orange Hall, which they saw in the last round that the alternates didn't even take that route. They didn't even get close to it, even this time around. I think they could have used that opportunity where there was the player drop to think about, like, okay, this is what they did before. Are they going to do it again? And how are we going to defend against it?
That's a tough thing to predict, right? Because are they going to do the same thing again? Yeah, it's possible. They might switch it up because they did something. It's a huge game of chess, right? And you just start diving down that hole.
It's a bit of a toss-up, but at the same time, you combine what the alternates did with what they did for defense, and how both of those strategies didn't work. Like, the strategy that they used before didn't work the first time. They were put in a 2v1 situation. They did the same thing, still didn't work. I think that was a clear opportunity for them to change something up, knowing the first time it didn't work, maybe we should defend both doors. But it's a learning opportunity. That's the whole point of these things. You learn, you grow from it, and maybe re-strategize for future events. But man, yeah, containment, what a bad map to pick for a 2v2.
Yeah, I don't necessarily know if it's a bad map. It's just you definitely got to play it differently than you normally would. It's not going to be your typical style 4v4 holds. You gotta do a little bit more.
Yeah. Well, they're going to have to change something here because right now the alternates are up 3-0. If they win this next round, they are one map away from taking this, making it a 6-0 sweep. Again, we have some more people joining us right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you haven't said hello, please consider doing so. We will welcome you formally. We always talk to our chat, unlike perhaps some other streams you might be in. Now is your opportunity to speak up and join in the conversation. If you guys are just joining us, we are covering a 2v2 knockout for the Gaming Synergy Pro League. This is kind of a road to season 13, baby.
Yep, almost time. And as we talked about, shower room.
Yeah, I think this is going to be
Let's,
good
it's a
for
lot of space to give.
the
Let's
host
go
killers.
outside.
Honestly, like this is a very big
So let's go
room. Plenty of
outside. I'll
spots
put
for the
the motion
alternates to
here.
take up defensive position. I think
Yeah.
they can get some good angles here, but I think this is going to bode well for the host killers. They have so many different routes that they could take, catch them off
C4
guard.
here.
It all
Door
just
block,
depends on how well the alternates are able to keep their eyes on the host killer's movement.
Door block this door so no one could come.
Right here, though.
Searching for firewall access point coordinates. Stand by. I've located 2 firewall access points. Coordinates are live.
All right, they're in the fucking shower room.
So weird seeing 2 players
They're in
on
the shower.
on a team.
They're
That's
just
it.
chilling in the shower room. Let's get this firewall. Where the hell's the other one? All right, I got it. Hold up. Stay down there, and I'll get back on firewall in a second.
Firewall down. Laptop coordinates are live to devices.
They're in the shower room
They
up
didn't
top.
come down?
No. No, they can't. They're way up there at the top of the shower room. You got a motion?
Yep.
All right, put it somewhere underneath here where those doors are.
Right here.
Let me actually try to see if I can guide you. Oh.
Can he not get that shower? Jeez, it took forever to get to that shower room.
As close as you can get would be
Camera.
slightly.
They
to
have
your left
just
right
under
now.
3.5 minutes.
And yeah, just put it there.
A lot of
Yeah,
clicking.
that should cover that long wall and freaking thing. So they're on the left side near you. All right. Let's see.
So what we can see with the alternates, they're keeping their movement central to this room. Like it is strictly in the middle, constantly moving around, making sure that they are in a position to evade if necessary, but they're keeping their eyes on all entry points.
Moving all around. Do you want to go?
Yeah, I feel like
the
that's kind of
side
your
door?
only
Or
option,
straight
right? Run
down?
around.
Better.
That way, if anybody does push in, at least it
Alright,
kind of
one's
becomes
to
a
the
chaotic
right, one's
mess. They
slightly
don't
to
know where
the
you
left.
are. You know what I mean? It becomes that running around game.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the other door. You think they're there?
I can hear one.
Oh, I got motion on the other one. He's pretty far back. Oh yeah, you remember where we put that one? I caught one up, but he was coming kind of.
Hold up. Watch those doors.
Do host
Okay.
killers stick with
Where's
this
that door?
door, or do they
All right,
pick
we
a
got
different
far
one?
back. Where's the other one? All right.
This is where it's going to be hard for the host
Right side,
killers,
watch
making
out.
the
One's got an
decision
angle on
which
you.
route
you
do we
peek.
take. Do we push this door that we
Watch this
just
shit.
opened?
I could get-
Do
he's
we
got an angle
open
on me,
more
like
doors?
here.
Make them believe we're going to
Oh,
go
if
in
I
a different
push in,
direction?
but there's one right here.
Get the angle. E-curve, forcing him off that point. Gets the
Oh.
grenade in.
Oh, hit off the grenade.
Friday
goddamn
trip
it.
goes down. Optimus getting that. Grenades going out. He gets dropped again Saturday.
Damn it, I'm
He's just
dead.
going to go
Fuck.
for it.
Fuck that up.
But he can't make it. And Optimus
Found him. Man, it's just
and
so
Sticky
weird.
putting in the
This is
work,
different.
winning map
so
number 2,
fucking
putting them up 4-0.
I guess we should just rush at him, huh? What do you think?
There we go.
Fuck it.
I don't know.
Wow, wow. Yeah, you see, the shower rooms, man. I was really hoping like the host killers had a much better opportunity there. I think it would have been worth trying to open up more doors, create more ways to apply pressure. Because every single time, like if you open up a door and you stick with that door, you're giving the defending team an opportunity to just close in and hone in on that location. If you open up multiple doors, you're now creating a little bit more panic, a little bit more caution. You're now forcing them to actually pay attention to those because they can't depend on the audio cue of the door opening now. So now
Yeah.
you could literally just peek kind of any door and just run around until you get an opportune moment. In this case, the host killers opened up one door and decided to push it, which made it very easy for the alternates.
Yeah, I can definitely see how opening multiple doors at least give the opportunity to get different angles. If they duck, you might be able to have an angle off of a different side. You know, catch them off guard. Anything to kind of switch it up and find some different angles, but I do believe we're. What's happening?
Post 15. Something is
Yeah, I
being
think,
said in chat.
yeah, post 15. I thought I heard them saying something, but maybe one of them stepped away for a minute. That's what
Gotcha,
it was.
gotcha. All right. So post 15 again. I feel like this is another big map for a 2v2. I could be wrong. Unlike containment, containment has like big open spaces, narrow corridors, big open space, narrow corridor. I feel like post 15 is a little bit more just narrow corridor with like two big open spaces. You have the big control room, and then you have the green screen room, right? But even in the
Yeah.
green screen room, it's still relatively close quarters. The only big open area is actually the ground floor there, but no one really traverses in that location. So you're going to engage in a gunfight from the hallway. So I feel like this is a little bit better suited for a 2v2 than containment, but I don't know. What are your thoughts about how this might turn out?
Yeah, this one I feel like would be a good one. You push up to the middle. I think you would want to take that approach.
Mm-hmm.
Just because like if you look at like the tank rooms
Mm-hmm.
at the back there, but like behind beep beep room, too many doors, man, too many openings, right? By the time you take both levels,
Mm-hmm.
right, including that back single door, like I think it's just too much to cover as two people. Whereas if you can push up and you can catch the crossover, if you will, I think that's the better approach. Now, on the other flip side, the green room, like upstairs, I don't think that one would be too bad to hold
Yeah.
with two people. I think that one would be easier, especially if you can motion to one side, because you've only got three to really worry about, and one of them's two of them are doors, so you can kind of yeah. I think you
Yeah.
could utilize that space a little bit better than you could with the other spawns.
Yeah, there's a lot more security with the different rooms that you can enter. You have a lot more cover to play with. You can play a little peeking game. I agree with you wholeheartedly. The only thing that you would have to worry about is the stairwell coming up, because that one, like you said, there's no door there. They could have a peak advantage, or you could have a peak advantage, but if you don't know where they're coming from, that is
Yeah,
probably
but
the most dangerous entry point
there's some good spots that you can put a motion there though to cover that hallway.
for sure. All right, so we're gonna be going to post 15. Host killers starting
you
on
know what I'm
defense. They actually have the beep beep
All right.
room.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm doing.
Again, this is one I would
Quick to do your shit quick.
Yeah.
potentially
Oh,
push forward and try to get the cross.
I would
Hey,
have to
I'm
agree
putting the
with you.
jammer.
I
I'm
don't
keeping
think
the jammer
holding
up
that
here.
with how
Right on the
alternates have been utilizing their
outside the beep
grenades.
beep room.
You don't want to risk staying in that room. That's for
All right,
sure.
start making your way to upstairs. Go in front of you to the laptop.
So they're gonna hold outside here, but man, there's so
And
many
both on the
doors and
balcony
so many
outside.
openings to watch, and I think they're gonna fall into the same trap that they did on containment, where they're holding a room. There's just way too many options.
They set anything up in the BP room?
I didn't see anything set up in there.
Okay.
I feel like they took the
Yo,
jam
what,
outside
Ranger?
in the back one.
No one chatting? No. Everybody's asleep, man.
All right.
Because if they see
Yeah,
It's midnight.
they're lurking.
so let me come back down to you.
All right.
Karen, with the two gifted
All right,
subs
let's
as well,
go.
much
We'll go to
appreciated.
this
Thank you
back
so much.
hallway over here. Hold on, hold on. One's outside the back room.
Well, that's a blessing, Ranger.
All right, we should come in right under here and kill him. He's right in front of he's at the door. Straight through that door you're looking at, upstairs on the balcony. That door to the, when you come in the beep beep room and you go
3.5
left. that first
minutes
door when you
on
come
the
in
clock.
beep beep.
Plenty of time to play with. Alternates can
Yeah,
take their time.
yeah. We both got ninja. He's right up above our head.
So again, like I said,
No. He's right here. Watch the stairs so I don't get hit by the guy on the stairs.
farther.
All right, they know we're here. Let's switch it up on them. Different route, fast. Let's go.
Just kind of give everyone a sneak peek of what host killers are doing. I think they've taken up post here on the catwalk
they can
fairly well.
stay there.
They're utilizing their coverage. They're not
bait.
peeking early. They're not going for the shots. They're just waiting for the alternates to make a move. All right. Well, it looks like Sticky Blicky's stream
Uh-oh.
has
How'd he kill him?
He killed himself.
started its wash cycle here.
Oh, is
Let me
dude
just
fail
refresh
again? Or blue screen?
that. Host killers?
Sticky.
Okay, something happened. Yeah, Sticky Blicky's stream went down. I'm wondering if he got booted again.
Booted again, yeah.
All right, let me I will get that back up. I also got to put up a new picture in our background when we don't have a stream up. Guys, we'll get that to you as soon as it goes live again. I'll keep an eye on that. Unfortunate, man. I wonder why that's happening. Some people have been complaining about the connection issues as of late in Firewall. We didn't really experience that though the other night, last night when we played.
Yeah. So Sticky Blicky dropped, but they're gonna do a replay. They've already said they're gonna do that. So
Yeah, they're just. I mean, there wasn't
Unfortunate.
even any kind of engagement there either. So this one's,
Yeah.
I would say, is a little bit more fair to replay than the other one. But oh yeah, check out those emotes, guys. We also got a really cool one. This one Tish did incredible work with. The gun firing. Oh my god, that one's sick.
that was bad.
Love that one. I actually use that emote in so many different channels. It's a great one. But check them
Yeah,
out.
it was an interesting one. And I remember when I was doing it, you were like, "That doesn't look good." I was like, "Well, when it's like 15 pixels wide."
Yeah, yeah, it looks different. And it's small. You can't really see the finer details.
Yeah, details don't matter when you're shrinking them down that small. Yeah, that's why I was like, I really don't care. It doesn't need to look that good because once you shrink it down, you ain't gonna see that shit.
Yeah, it is really cool. There's also another one since we're fans of Frankie One Shot, and he's such a good sport when it comes to messing with him. Titch also made this for him, the F Frankie emote. You said Frankie was actually a part of the creation of that.
Yeah. He was on my stream when I did it. You got to pick out the he picked out the font, and as we were going through, I was like, the movement. I was like, what do you think about this one? So he enjoys it. From what I heard, he loved it, and he was sharing it around with everyone. So
That's awesome. That's a feel good moment. We do have some other creations. If you guys are interested, you could go check out our website. Our website's currently down. I'm saving up money to just get it rebooted again. I gotta pay for a 2-year subscription, so that will be back up. Not a big loss though, because you can still have access to our merch store. If you guys want to check that out, that should be in the links below. We have some really cool stuff over there. We actually have a brand new jersey up if you guys want to check that out. We have Sour Gummy Worms. We also have Chronic Mastigators, and we now have a new one, but go check it out. I'm not going to tell you who it is.
Ranger, you did have one. It was the tier 3 one because you were the first person to sub as a tier 3. Yeah, I did tell him to cancel that shit. Yeah, but Wolf, if you have it, you can drop the gold mic. The gold mic was actually what you had as a tier 3. Yeah, we did the special the gold mic as a special one because I had to put something in there because you went and you subbed. I was like, because when I did the emotes, I was like, nobody's gonna sub tier 3. So what the fuck is the point?
Yeah.
And I left it blank, and then you come in, you're like, it's tier 3 sub. I'm like, fuck. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah. If you want that cool gold emote, by the way, we have some gold gold subscribers. There's a couple of gold mics out and about in our subscriber count. If you want that, you gotta subscribe for an entire year, or if you want a gold mic now, you could subscribe for tier 3. But
It's just emote though.
it's just the emote. But if you guys don't have the money, that's okay. But if you do have Twitch Prime, in other words, if you have Amazon Prime, who owns Twitch, you get a free subscription that you can use for any one of your favorite streamers, but only one per month. It will be granted back to you at the end of that month. But there's an even more important reason to use this. Titch, could you explain that?
Yeah. So if you have Amazon Prime and you subscribe through Twitch Prime, you steal money from Jeff Bezos. You put Jeff Bezos's money in somebody else's pocket, and that's good work.
And that's truly the reason why you should use your Twitch Prime.
Cute to just say take money from Jeff Bezos. Well,
It's so funny how that just worked out.
I mean, it's true. If you just doing your duty, you know.
Yeah, doing your due diligence, man.
You know, Prime days are coming up. Actually, didn't Prime days just end?
Well, they had September. I don't know if Prime Day
No, I mean
was
like
in September.
Amazon Prime.
No. I think that's still coming up. I don't think that's yet. Because doesn't that fall closer to Cyber Mondays and stuff, which is usually around Black Friday and Thanksgiving?
I don't know.
I'll have to follow up on that. We are still waiting for one more stream to go live. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it's coming up because I did get an email. We still have eCurb live. Sticky Blicky is in the party, so all players are pretty much ready to go. I think Sticky Blicky is working on getting his stream up. Perhaps I don't have any audio. If not, we at least have one perspective to run from. That's all we need to provide you this entertainment. So. Hey, so for some of you who might not know, Titch and I were helping out IVRL, that's International VR League, as they were covering a fun little game over on the PC VR side of things called Veil. Veil is at present only one game mode. It's pretty much a search and destroy type of game mode, but they hack an artifact instead. And it's a really well developed game. It's still kind of technically in beta, but by the end of the season, they plan on having a full release. So that'll be hopefully happening soon by the end of the month, I believe Tropical had said. But if you guys didn't check out, if you guys didn't check out the Veil finals that took place in Miami, it was a Miami Veil Majors is what it was called. Really cool setup. Man, I would have loved to go, but I would encourage you guys to check that out. Titch and I helped out a little bit with them, did a couple of casts. It was really fun. Really cool crew over there. They have a really good setup going. If you guys want to check them out, that'd be pretty sweet. I think they're gonna be doing a lag test because they're on Bunker. Unless this is their new map.
I would imagine this would be their new map.
Okay, well, we only have one
Looks
perspective. And hold on, I gotta...
wait, people are killing themselves.
Yeah, that one's gone. Hold on. I'm trying to see if there's if they're live. I know host killers are. There we go. Yeah, for some reason it went down on this end. We're back. We at least have one. No, they didn't accidentally hit prepper. However, I will change the perspective of our background here so that you guys at least have something in the background to look at besides our beautiful logo, which I have updated. If you guys are not part of our Facebook group page, go to Facebook groups, type in Amateur Hour Commentary. You'll find us there. That's where we post all of our event announcements. We also have a new banner up.
Oh yeah, okay, so that makes sense. So yeah, they because remember the drop happened when they were on post 15. So yeah, they accidentally went to Bunker.
Gotcha.
Like, hey,
so they
wrong
just clicked
map.
the wrong one.
And they're like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be post 15. Yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. Sadly, we only got the one perspective, but we can run with it. We've done it before. We'll do it again. With the alternates looking to be favored, the winners, all they have to do is take post 15 and they walk away with a 6-0 sweep. If not, the host killers have an opportunity to come back, but this is a tall order to fill. Being down 4 points and the first team to 6. I keep going to that perspective and it's closed. Don't know why I keep doing that.
Oh, we're in the shit spot.
Having to be the first team to 6. Host killers will have to win the next 3 maps in a row if they want to win. Or they can try to tie things up and push it further.
We did do a homeboy in them.
And try to get a 2-win lead.
Hold up.
So on each team, on host killers, it's E Curb and Easy Saturday.
Yes, go up this
And
way.
then over on alternate, it is Optimus, BDX,
God, you didn't blow it
and Sticky Blicky.
All right, go to the beat room. We're gonna go around on them. Just push like you know what you're doing. Come on. I am jumpy. All of a sudden.
So they're going for that. Try to rotate around.
Defending?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, there's for some shit we've never done before. Where the fuck are they at?
I'm jumpy.
This is what I was saying before. I think this is this would be the best spot to hold, and I don't know if they got here in time.
Oh no.
I hear him down to my left. They're in that tunnel down here.
Blade?
Yeah. To my
I
left.
think they're just having
go
connection
down your way.
issues, period, both teams.
Oh, hey, we ain't
What
getting
the fuck
skunked,
just
son.
happened?
Yeah, you saw that, right? It
My
just
man,
skipped
you
ahead.
Yes. We are not getting skunked.
What?
What is happening? Is that a legit win?
I love it.
No.
Both teams are lagging. They're hacking. Something's happening.
But so they were he was in the middle, and all of a sudden on the blue, he was just like,
Yeah,
Like,
he was completely in a
way over-
different room.
wow.
Nice shot, boys. Man, how red were you right there?
Oh, I was done.
Okay, so that was legitimate. Host Killers did win that one. We don't know
Yeah.
how it happened. Freaking clue.
Yeah.
I haven't a clue. We only got the one perspective, and they were like halfway through the map, and then in a blink of an eye, they're mission successful.
Yeah, it was weird.
Oh, I'm glad I'm not the only one who experienced that. I thought
Yeah,
that was on
you-
my end.
Yeah, and you saw it before I did, because you were like, what the hell happened? And it was like a good 20 seconds before it caught up to me, and it was just like, bam, what the fuck?
Keanu Reeves, welcome. You just entered the Twilight Zone. The host killers just teleported and automatically won in that past round on post 15. But yeah,
Hashtag
Ranger,
just firewall things.
you make a good point. It's not Firewall without weird stuff like that happening. It's just bizarre. Now, we
Yeah,
know
that was
Sticky
weird.
Blicky was having issues, but now E-Curb, his stream is just, I don't know. I don't even know how to explain it. So who here in chat, I'm curious, who here in chat has a PS5? I asked this as a leading question into the obvious who's going to get a PSVR 2. I know you are. Already set up my space. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for the PSVR 2. Ever since I actually moved my PSVR 1 upstairs into my living room and connected it to my PS4, I'm not having any tracking issues. It's strange because I have better lighting in my studio than I do upstairs, but for some reason upstairs it's working better. Why you don't want me to listen to you in black screen? Yeah, man, I don't know. You know, the thing is that I didn't play enough of my PSVR 1 to really keep it down here, and it did take up extra space. I'm more of a PCVR Quest user now until PSVR 2 comes out. Of course, I'm so excited for the PSVR 2, not just for the haptic feedback in the controllers and in the headset, but also it's gonna be two controllers. It's not gonna be the aim controller. Now I have been converted. I do love the aim controller. I think it's a great piece of equipment, but I have adapted fairly well to free hands. So
Yeah, Ranger and I both went from OG4 to the 5. I mentioned my 4 is still sitting on top of my 5. I have moved the cables over, but I've also got, I pulled up from the basement my old TV stand that was in the living room. So I'm going to put it up under the shelves so that way I can move some of the stuff down.
very
And
nice.
I got like my guitar and my amp on the ground here. So
There's like a huge wall insert with a shelf in my studio, and I don't know what this was used for because when we bought the house, this entire basement was just wall to wall and floor to ceiling full of junk. They fortunately got it all out, but I have no idea what this particular hole in the wall was for. I would think huge ass aquarium, but I can't imagine what else would be in here besides maybe a large TV and a few things. But I literally have to climb into it just to reach the shelf. So it's weird. I should show you a picture sometime. It's kind of bizarre. I almost want to take it out, but I can't really do that either. So I don't know. I need a bigger desk. That's one thing I absolutely need. Much bigger desk.
I have as big of a desk as I can fit in here. It was custom made. Karen made it for me. I gave him all the dimensions.
Karen made it?
Yeah, he's a woodworker. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
He's a cabinet maker.
So he's good with his hands.
Yeah, he's a CNC operator for cabinetry.
Oh, good
But yeah,
for
so
him.
I gave him the dimensions, and then so because the problem was I had the old IKEA desk, but the old IKEA desk is basically like cardboard, like waved cardboard inside it, and the thing's like 2 inches thick, right? And like it looks like it's sturdy until you put a boom arm on it, and then
Yeah,
having
then
a
it's
boom
not.
arm on it, you realize how fast it actually breaks in. So yeah, so he basically made like a 6 foot desk top for me, and then double layered it around the edges and across like where like a couple of cross supports, so that yeah, now it's just solid wood when I clamp my boom arm down.
That's awesome.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you got a really nice setup. I kind of jealous of it. I definitely need something new, but it will be a little while before I get that. I do want to say
I
the
could go
Sticky
bigger.
Blicky. That's what she said. Sticky Blicky is live again, so we're gonna have 2 perspectives. I believe eCurbs is a
Hey.
little bit behind. So yeah, big shout out to amods.com. We're big supporters of them. We appreciate the products. I use their products on my aim controller. If you guys want to check it out, go to amods.com. They are looking into designs for the new Sense controllers that are going to be coming out for the PSVR 2. If you guys are interested to see what they have, what they've already created, now is the time to check it out because what they have in store is bound to be spectacular.
All right, we're gonna have to just push them. Fuck it.
Rich Mahogany,
Just
God
push
bless you,
'em.
Nigel.
Hold up, we gotta get a yellow.
No, come on, man.
Oh no, coming back for that shit.
So we do have the host killers on
right, go.
offense. We have a similar defensive spot for
Got a concussion up top over
the
there.
alternates. We can see that they're holding underneath
Warning everywhere except in the-
All right.
the metal detector
I'm
room.
double checking.
Short distance.
Which way?
They're probably holding the BB broom. I hear them.
Ready?
Which way you want to go?
I have a motion.
I hear him.
I hear him right here.
Put it up high.
Sticky Blicky
I
has
got
his
one going down the
sights
back stairs.
on the host killers. He's retreating a little bit. You guys can't see this, but they are focusing more on retreating back up to the motion, or not motion, sorry, metal detector room and covering that stairwell.
Stairs. Might have a shot. Or it's a double, and we shouldn't go this way.
I got this door open. Just fucking with him. Where do you think he is?
He's way back there to like where I'm lining up right now.
All right, go. Open it. Pop it.
I think there's also above. You ready?
Shots fired. Sticky getting it down on E-Curb.
something.
Saturday does get the revive. Sticky does get another down.
double
He is
shooting.
seeing so much red now, though. Optimus switching with
keep
him,
shooting, shut that
providing
door,
those
shut
shots.
that door,
Doors
slow,
are
fucking do
closed.
something. I'm up,
Sticky
I'm
going
up.
for the
They
open. He
don't know
gets
I'm up.
one
All right, come
through
on.
the door. A couple grenades.
Yeah, move.
Optimus
Come on.
downing
Come on.
Saturday.
Double door to my right.
Now a 2v1.
damn it,
E-Curb has
that's my
already
right.
been dropped twice.
All right, they're on the stairs trying to double shoot. Halfway up the back stairs. Wait, one's coming, two's coming below. Right below you, looking
2v1.
up. Where's
I think E-Curb's repositioning, but Sticky does
Where's the
have
other
his
one?
sights
Right there, damn.
on that doorway.
One's right below you. One took off. Hold up.
Good bait by
They might have
E-Curb.
split. No, two below you, straight down in the middle. Going up the back stairs to the door I would have blocked is one. One up, one down.
Where's down?
Split. 50-50 on them back stairs. Up. Now they're both back upstairs on the room. They're upstairs in the yard and everything. Back wall.
He's a bit
In
concussed.
the back.
He's turning the corner.
Oh god.
Fine,
Click on him,
Sticky
that's it.
gets dropped,
one more,
and
we out.
host killers lose this one. And it looks like
Force a new board.
the
though.
alternates increase their lead once again to 4. Score now 5-1. One more win, and the alternates move on
That's
to
it.
the quarterfinals.
One more. That's all they need.
Uno más. Ein mehr. I don't know how to say it in any other language. That's it. Just those two. Optimus, Sticky, both sharing an elimination. Good positioning for them on defense. They utilize the stairwell well. And I don't know. They showed their experience in that situation. Very well played. Again, I don't know the host killers. I don't know E-Curb, and I don't know Easy Saturday. Hopefully, this is a good learning opportunity for them in the competitive scene. If they have competed before in the competitive scene, my apologies. I'm just based on my experience and coverage. I have not seen your names before, but hopefully, we see you come back. Stick with English. Listen.
Seems I think they know Sticky in them. They seem like they're pretty friendly with each other.
Well, that's good. That's good. It's a good way. It's a nice, easy entrance into the competitive scene. 2v2s are a little bit different. You can take it a little bit slower, do things a little bit differently. And there's no serious like baggage that comes with it. Okay. We are 6 games in.
Black
Are,
site?
are we real? What is with these big maps? At least go with compound or something. Hell, I'd even go with newsroom
We haven't seen Office yet.
or embassy.
Or any of the ones that you would normally see.
Yeah, I would say go for a smaller map. These big maps are bizarre. They're strange choices. I mean, granted, it gives you a little bit more. It gives you a little bit more of a buffer between you and the other team. Like you have more room to run around. I guess there is an upside. You know, you don't have to worry about the aggressive push from the defensive team. It being such a big map, you have a little bit more buffer before that initial engagement. Karen says that she's seen E-Curb play, feels like tonight is an off night, or perhaps Sticky, Blicky, and Optimus are just they're just that good. Could
Maybe
be the
they're
case.
just that good.
Could be the case. I'm trying to get these aligned, but it does look like the host killers. I don't know. Their stream is just a little bit further behind. Can't figure
Yeah,
out
you
why.
guys, and you're like, I don't know how you're so far ahead of me on E-Curb. I've refreshed, and you're still like way ahead.
That's so that's so strange, dude.
Yeah,
Because Sticky's is actually ahead of E-Curbs.
yeah, because when you were calling that Easy Saturday had gone down, like
Yeah.
he was like he had just got revived. Yeah, I was
Jeez
like,
Louise, dude.
Jesus.
All right, well, loading in on black site. Host killers have the construction zone. This is optimal. Yeah, it's about 4
You
second
ain't got no
difference
motion, you
between
got
the
concussion.
streams. It's so weird.
I'm a motion over
Now, this is
here
going to be a good
underneath
spot
these
for the
stairs,
host
so
killers.
we'll
Now,
at
in the
least know.
2v2, I don't know how they're going to fare
Alright.
because much like what we saw in containment, there's so many points of entry.
I'm a motion.
It does
you mean
look like they're
concussion?
going to take a more aggressive stance. They're going to focus on the
Alright, what side
one
we
site
going?
that's a bit more demolished. They're going to cover the alleyway and side entrance
'cause
there.
that
The
door is too
alternates
close.
still haven't broken the middle ground yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe one of them has a stream delay, Karen. Sometimes people put those up.
They said something about we're gonna bring the Georgia Southern, so all right, I'm gonna go do it over here.
Can you do that through? I don't think you can
It's
do that
not
through.
jammed. It's on top of the scaffolding.
You can't do that through.
You can't do it
PlayStation,
through
though.
In between the
PlayStation, but if
scaffolding,
you
at the back of the
if you have
scaffolding, one on
access
the
to your account via computer, you can set it up in your
On the
settings.
bottom.
Can you?
All right.
Yeah,
Let's
put
get
it on
in.
a stream delay.
All right.
I'm gonna stay separate from you.
All right. They all think we're coming
Only
from
if
the
you have a
backside.
partnership.
Let's get in right here, fast.
I think
no,
that's
no.
Yeah, we don't have-
I think
wish we
that's
had ninja
changed.
Shit, that would have been
As
something.
of
can be in
August
the-
15th,
All right,
2022.
Get in under first,
Yeah, let me make sure there's nothing here.
and then I'll make them follow me.
And maybe I checked before that. So they switched it to only partners?
There's no way to set
on
up
the
a
back
stream delay on
scaffolding, so
Twitch
get under
unless the
this
streamer
scaffolding
counts as a
as
partnership
fast as you
status.
can.
I'm just trying to make sure I don't set nothing off.
Because I checked ours before and we could put up a stream delay.
We can do it through Streamlabs, but not through
All right, let's
Twitch.
get up. I set
Interesting.
something off.
Concussion mines go off. Sticky Blicky eating that one, but
Sorry.
plenty of
Take
cover.
you anywhere.
No, you cannot.
They're right above us.
Oh, they
You're
put
in a
them
dangerous spot. Should grenades come raining in?
on. Watch one door. Watch the other.
Karen with the gifted sub.
let's get out.
Keanu.
Subs.
Yo, I'm hungry. Don't.
Yeah, dude, me too.
It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
They know I'm here. Motion run.
He has no motion sensor yet. He was still
Backside.
trying to push. What I don't think he does realize, though, is that they are not... Oh, they are. They have
Over here.
repositioned. Host killers have moved
left.
back to the top of the stairs. Sticky Blicky getting a couple grenades and shots up onto the second deck.
They're above me. I'm in.
Above me too.
Oh man.
All right, get close to me.
Well, I'm gonna see if he runs across and try to get you.
All right.
Attention.
He's back here.
Oh shit. he got me
Oh,
down.
Sticky gets dropped by Saturday. Nice revive on the ankle there by Optimus.
He came out. He's on the floor. He came out.
What side?
The left of me right now.
Okay.
I want to get together.
Okay. Watch out, watch out.
He's going to try to find a different angle. Wonder if it would be safe to go up those stairs.
About a minute.
Continues
14.
to move rather slow. Does engage. Gets a couple of shots on, but eats some himself.
He's right above
Clock
me.
is ticking. Time is running out. Easy started downing Optimus. Now Sticky in a precarious spot.
My bad.
In a 1v2, and he still cannot breach that second floor.
So there's one above you. It's in a corridor. You've got a Nala on the other side. So he knows where you are. He can see you everywhere you're going. He hears you. Walk slow. Walk slow. Okay, so I would go back. No, go the other way, because that way you're gonna get pinched. Walk slow. There you
30
go.
seconds remaining.
Doesn't know where you are. You got any grenades left?
30 seconds
Nah.
remaining.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So if you throw one off the ceiling above you, there you go. Perfect.
This
Push it back.
point,
Now look
just
up.
go ham. Bust on in. Sticky trying to go for those shots. Can't make them happen. That's going to be it. Host Killers getting another point under their belt. They are not going home
That was my fault.
empty-handed. 2 wins for the Host
Let's
Killers.
finish this.
Yeah, putting themselves up on the board. Man, Alternates really wanted that one. They're only
That was
one.
That was a
win
tough
away, man.
spot, man. That was a real tough spot.
Yeah.
I am trying. Folks, I'm trying desperately to try to get these streams aligned the best that I can, but sometimes there's a little bit of a hiccup or one's behind. I don't
Yeah.
know, man.
Sometimes you just can't. It is what it is.
Can't wait till we have like, I don't know, a LAN or something. That'd be sweet. Guys think we should do a LAN? God, that would cost a lot. Need to take out a
Yeah.
loan. I got good credit, but but damn, I'm gonna have to remortgage my house or something to make that happen. Or if anyone wants to sponsor us, I mean, hey, we throw your name up on the board.
That's it.
So we
I'll
are
make a
closing.
big banner.
We are closing in on a potential final round here. Alternates only needing one more win to go on to quarterfinals. The chances are pretty high as long as they get a decent defensive spawn, since they are up for defense. And just so everybody is aware, I don't know where you are in the world, but I want to thank everyone for being here. It's near 1 o'clock in the morning for us here on the East Coast of the United States and Canada. Wherever you are, thank you so much for tuning in. I noticed that there are some people who have stopped in and then they bounce, but I get it. It's late or very early for you. Right. Now, it's strange enough. I think we're kind of in a spot in post 15 where I don't know how helpful, like the motion sensor there was fairly helpful for the Host Killers. At least gave them an idea where the alternates were. But given another defensive spawn, how beneficial do you think the motion sensor is going to be? Like, let's say they get the spawn in the street next to the tents.
Yeah, I mean, you motion one side, right? One of the doors. Because the problem is, if you have the jeeps, you're basically having to hold jeeps monitor both alleyways, right, to see where is, or at least a motion can help with one of those. It was one of those, so useful, absolutely. But yeah, and this one in particular, yeah. Unless you, as they had one in the building there, right? That's the best place for it, personally. Yeah, as far as use, I think that was the best use case.
All right, we've seen this blue screen from Sticky before. Hopefully, this is not a sign of what's to come. He has dropped out in the past a couple of times. Not his fault, just kind of is how it is. We kind of have a mirror match, a little bit different. They are positioned on the first floor, but we're still at the construction zone. So if all goes well, the alternates are going to walk away with this win and move on to the quarterfinals.
All right, I got a motion. There you go.
Love it. Eastern
Fucking
Coast
love
as
it.
well. EST. We saw Raptor play earlier.
Ain't wasting that shit.
Good games.
Very good games. If you guys want to check that out, the VOD is still live. We will be highlighting it and also moving it over to our YouTube channel. The link is below. Be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like the videos that you see. And be sure to stick around there as we will be putting all of the 2v2 knockout onto our YouTube channel as well as the NA division of the GSPL.
And then we'll push that center. That way they don't do no backdoor and.
When you're ready.
Right. Come on.
Did you just do that? You good?
Yeah.
What did I bring?
We got a noisemaker. We're gonna need.
One more. Where's this?
Yeah, hold up. Yeah, I know. I just started jumping.
Skipping a little bit. It's
Oh, I
unfortunate.
did too. All right, hey.
Quick peek on what the alternates are doing. They're still posted up. They're on the second floor of the construction zone,
There's nothing on this side.
All right.
watching market side.
Sure.
Yeah. Or you can throw in front of us, however you want to do it.
Let me see what's going on.
Look out for my grenade on you. Get out, get back.
Grenades out. Nice bang.
One to the right, one to the right,
Not
one to the
enough
right.
to do any damage though.
I
E-Curb
know, I'm just
surviving
telling you.
that
I
one.
got him.
I know. Alright, I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna take the first one out.
All right, hold up now.
Right or
Seems
left?
as though they're
You know
not
where I'm at.
sure where those grenades were coming from though, because E-Curb threw it towards the alley.
We're going in this room.
Are they split? Are they
Yeah, they're split.
Alright, hold up. They don't know. We know we're split.
There was,
Here's my man to my left.
where?
Squatting and moving. Over here to my left.
Is he close?
Yeah, pretty close.
All right. You want to push over to the right and try to push this guy on the
Ooh, nice grenade.
stuck over here?
Oh, to my, right here.
Here we go. Grenades going into the
fuck,
room.
man.
Optimus getting it down on E-Curb.
No, that was me. No, don't
And he
push out.
follows that up.
Oh,
I dropped him.
Easy Saturday
please, get up,
gets
get up, get up,
dropped
finish
by
it. Come on.
Sticky
Come on.
Blicky.
And we're
Ladies
still
and
going.
gentlemen, that
Finish
is going to be
bro.
it. The
Oh my God.
alternates
It's open.
going to walk away
Oh
with
my
the
God,
victory
we're still
tonight.
alive. You
The
fucking
6-2
self-reviving.
outcome.
S-O-B.
no, it's
Dude.
Killers,
O-M-G.
No?
I think they're mad.
No, because they were on the
Now it's
attack.
5-3.
Oh, Saturday's still alive.
win.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. I
what I'm
completely
saying.
misread
Yeah,
that.
Just go straight to the left.
Wait
Don't
a
play
second.
yeah.
around. Sorry.
Wolf is fired.
We want to get invited again to the
How did he
picnic.
survive that engagement?
Oh, you're making sure. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He
You just make
so
sure they ain't no traps.
he went down, but I guess he
I'm
didn't
gonna
go
grab a
out
beer real
in the
fast
room,
after I get my
Yeah,
load in.
bitches.
and he got revived as E-Curb
I'm
pushed
sorry,
out,
babe.
and then
Sorry,
ended
babe.
up
That's you. That's you.
basically triple downing.
And he
with
had
Sticky Blicky
self-revive.
Optimus. No, and then Easy came. Yeah, and then Easy came out and finished everybody out. Yeah, it was.
What in the world? No, because wait, hold on.
Yeah.
E-Curb got eliminated,
Yeah,
and then
he
Saturday
tripled
went
down.
out.
He tripled down.
Oh no, because Easy Saturday went down after he
In the
left.
room.
No, E-Curb went down, got eliminated in the room. Easy Saturday went out. Sticky
No.
Blicky
That's what I'm saying.
dropped
So
him.
who was in the room couldn't have died because after the triple down, he came out from the room.
No, because E-Curb, he was our perspective, and he got eliminated. And we saw
Yes.
Easy Saturday push out, and we saw that Sticky dropped him. So he must have had self-revive, and it seems as though Sticky didn't get Optimus up, because I believe maybe Optimus got dropped, unless Saturday took them both out. I missed something there, but
Yeah, I think
yeah, E-Curb was
tripled
out,
down.
so Saturday must have had self-revive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So E-Curb came out and he tripled down, but he got eliminated. But in the meantime, Easy Saturday came out from the room to finish off the downed players.
No,
also.
you missed that Sticky dropped Easy Saturday when he went out there.
Yeah, they were all three of them were down. When
No.
Easy Saturday, yeah.
No, because
That's what it looked like to me. I don't know.
No, you're gonna have to go back and watch. I'm gonna have to go back and watch because I missed something.
We're both
but
fucked up.
But I definitely know that when after E-Curb got blown up after he opened up the door, Optimus eliminated him with those grenades. Easy Saturday went out there, and he must have triple downed because he got downed by Sticky, and he must have simultaneously dropped Optimus and Sticky at simultaneously, and then had the self revive. Because I saw him go down, he had the yellow outline, so he just must have rambled the shit out of that one.
I don't know.
I can't wait to go back and watch it though.
Yeah.
Holy crap! All y'all in chat, you saw from E-Curb's perspective. Is one of us
Did
right?
everybody catch it? Yeah. Did everybody actually catch what happened? Jesus Christ.
I'm flabbergasted. That was insane. I thought that was going to be it. But no, we're going to be moving on to the next map, which is going to be Compound. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. Host Killers might do a reverse sweep here. Of course, if they were to do a reverse sweep and get up all the way to 6, they would still not win. They have to win by 2.
Yeah. And, we would start on looking to be very, very, a solid win for alternates and Host Killers now clawing back. So, but I mean, they still got a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Alternates are just 1 win away as of right now. I mean, for the next 2 games, they're 1 win away.
Yeah, the Host Killers would have to win the next 2 maps effectively to take the win overall.
Yeah.
So we'll see if they can do it, but Compound is going to prove difficult. We'll see if the alternates, they're going to be starting off on the offense. Host Killers are going to start off on the defense. This could still pose very well for Host Killers. They could get a nice defensive win here on Compound, only drop the gap to 1 point, which would be incredible because we've seen them with a huge deficit this entire matchup, but now they have closed that gap. Could they tie things up?
Karen with the sub gifted to Raptor.
I was not
Much
hoping it
appreciated.
was a win. I simply thought I saw Easy Saturday go down at the hands of Sticky, and I simply thought, well, okay, that's it, because E-Curb was already down. I mean, I thought I had every reason to believe. The alternates won that one. Not once did I suspect that Saturday would be able to drop those 2 while getting dropped himself and run with the self-revive. See, guys, self-revive is not a wussy skill. A lot of people say that it is. It just sucks to be on the receiving end of someone with self-revive.
All right, let's see
1
what we're
foot
going to
ready
end
to
up with
bolt.
here.
I don't know, Karen. Perhaps you're right. Probably my subconscious was hoping that would be the end. I don't know.
Ain't no hold
Well,
up.
here we
like
go,
in the
man.
game.
Compound. It was the last time I saw Compound in any form of...
Backstairs.
I think it's a completely underrated map. It's my absolute favorite. People, you need to put this in comp more often.
Yeah.
My opinion. Hot take?
Hot take.
I'm locating the firewall access points for you. Stand by.
Anyone remember when Compound didn't have anything in the pool? You guys remember playing on the
Yeah.
map when there was nothing there?
Yeah, they're above us on the balcony in front of you.
I do remember.
We gotta get
Go
Saturday
this
out
way.
first.
Sticky Blicky with an
This way.
invitation.
Saturday is the problem.
Mm-hmm. We both got ninja. Let's get in here.
Found you. Coordinates for 2 firewall access points uploaded to your
We gotta get
devices.
the firewall off. You just wanna
Fuck
kill him
that.
first.
Yeah.
I hear him.
Sticky Blicky finding contact. Does get the grenade out. He does tag himself with that grenade. Optimus coming up for the support. Grenade's going in. He does get the revive. He gets dropped, though, by E-Curb. Can E-Curb do this? God, Sticky is gone.
Wait, they got you too?
And that's it, man. Host Killers
What? This is the biggest.
somehow staying alive.
5-4, man.
I don't get it.
5-4. Alternates having absolute go trying to get their last win, man. Having an absolute go.
Wow, man.
Wow, what a game.
Yo, they are goading it right now. They are just coming out like hard. E-Curb getting the 2 eliminations there. Not able to pull off the 2v2 ace, but man, does get those 2 eliminations. Keeps his team in the game. Guys, like, we could go to our first win by 2 match if Host Killers win this next one. They're going to be going back to compound. Alternates going to be on defense this time. They're going to have to hold it. They're going to have to be able to drop the Host Killers if they want to walk away with this win. But we got to give it up for Host Killers, man. They came from a big deficit. It was 5-1. And man, oh man, I can't believe this. This is incredible.
Well, let's see if they're able to hold this one off again, because they're going to be on the attack this time. Oh boy.
Tell you, man, if I were in this situation, whether I was Host Killers or the Alternates, I'd be shaking right now. The pure adrenaline. Alternates, they have been a match point for a while. Host Killers, with the adrenaline pumping through their veins, they're on the comeback. Like, either position, if I was on either team, man, I'd be shaking. I'd be so pumped at this point. I'm going to have to give MVP to E-Curb, though. He was really keeping his team in the game, keeping us all on the edge of our seats. Who's going to come out victorious, the Alternates or Host Killers? Should really put up that as a poll.
Just have a listen. Lots of respect from them. They're having a good time. I think it was Optimus that was saying congratulating them on having pretty much having 4 wins in a row.
It's a tall order, and I said that earlier on. I was like, there's always the chance of a reverse sweep, but it's such a large deficit, especially in a 2v2.
Yeah, but they were able to somehow bring it back. Like, good position, good plays, and a lot of luck, man. That's you get by.
I gotta say, man, like, E-Curb really put on a show there on compound. I mean, he just, despite the odds, kind of, I don't want to say stacked against him, but you know, he was in a very tough spot, and he just let those bullets fly and enough hit.
Let's go natural. Whatever happens, happens. What the fuck, dude? We're exposed on the high side. It's like the dumbest shit ever. Okay.
No, man. They want to go somewhere crazy. You ready? You ready?
Where are we going?
Anything from here on out is double trouble. No
Hold on, I'm about to run out of breath.
Alright.
There's a flank coming in.
Where are we going, in the front door?
Doesn't matter. From this point on, it's us versus them. Nobody knows where we started, where they started.
I know, we need the fucking firewall.
Well, everything before that was planned. I don't like it.
Oh, behind us, behind us.
Take shots.
Fuck, 2 of them. Double shoot me.
Gets
they
the giant
did that.
elimination on
dead.
E-Curb.
Come on, Saturday. You got it.
Single out red. Optimus pushes up, gets down, gets eliminated by Saturday.
Oh my god, and Sticky seeing red, somehow he dances around, is able to drop easy Saturday, but not without an incredible fight, man. Wow, by the skin of their teeth, the Alternates win and move on to the quarterfinals. What a fight, man. This is a highlight match right here, and we are just, it's the very first week.
That was incredible. That was a good comeback.
Wow, I am impressed.
Unfortunate.
Absolutely impressed. I can't believe what we saw. You know, the Host Killers, come back, man. Just all I'm saying, come back and do this again. Like, you guys really showed up. I mean, you were a little slow to start, came in not nearly as strong. Obviously the Alternates, with a lot of the experience they have in competitive Firewall, I think they had maybe some sort of advantage, but man, despite that huge deficit, you came back, you came on a good show, and you fought with every little bit of effort you had, and changed the score from a possible 6-1 to a 6-4. Jeez Louise, man. Congrats.
Yeah, what a comeback. All right.
It is late.
It is. All right.
We're going to do
you
our
ready?
good nights. I'm ready.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been a wonderful, wonderful game. Alternates versus host killers. What a comeback. What a back and forth game, man. That was absolutely awesome.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you so much for being here. I know this was a late one. We did do 2 shows tonight. The alternates versus I almost said serial killers, the host killers, and that would not have been good. And then the other one having been Get Help and the Steeth Killers. If you were here for both, you're legends. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't followed us already, please consider doing so and hitting that notification bell. And check us out over on our Facebook group page to be notified every time when we are going to be going live in the events section. I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank Raise Energy for being our affiliate sponsor, First Contact Entertainment, of course, for the game, and also allowing us to do Firewall Fridays when they were happening. They're super busy right now. That's why they haven't been taking place. And of course, our wonderful partners over at Gaming Synergy Pro League for putting on this tournament that is leading us into their 13th season. But we are going to end the stream here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you guys in the next one. But until then, peace out.